Today, we're diving into something that's both nostalgic and innovative, a retro 70s Barndominium design. Imagine bringing the groovy vibes of the 70s into your sleek and spacious Barndominium. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, get ready, because we're about to make it a reality. Now, let's jump back in time and explore what makes the 70s aesthetic so iconic. Let's set the stage with the key elements that scream 70s. First, let's talk colors. Think warm and earthy tones that instantly make a space feel cozy and inviting. Mustard yellows, burnt oranges, avocado greens, and rich browns were everywhere in the 70s. And for a good reason, they evoke a sense of nature and grounding. These colors are good for creating accent walls or adding bold furniture pieces to your Barndominium. But it's not just about the colors, it's the patterns too. Geometric prints and oversized florals were the stars of the show. Picture funky wallpapers with swirling patterns or bold statement rugs that draw the eye. And don't forget textures. Macrame, shag rugs, and rattan were staples in the 70s, adding layers of comfort and personality to any room. Now, combine these elements with natural materials like wood, cork, and stone, and you've got a recipe for a timeless yet trendy space. Imagine a Barndominium with wooden beams overhead, cork flooring underfoot, and a pop of retro charm in every corner. It's all about balance and mixing the boldness of the 70s with the rustic charm of modern design. Architecture meets retro-style Barndominiums and the 70s aesthetic. It's a match made in Design Haven. Why? Because the open layouts and high ceilings of Barndominiums are the good canvas for showcasing retro-inspired decor. Let's start with the basics, the layout. The 70s were all about creating spaces that felt open, airy, and communal, exactly what Barndominiums are designed for. Now, let's talk ceilings. Barndominiums often feature vaulted ceilings with exposed beams, and this architectural detail is a goldmine for retro design. Imagine those beams finished in a rich walnut stain or even painted a bold color to contrast with neutral walls. It's an instant throwback with a modern twist. Moving outside, you can blend sleek metal barn exteriors with retro accents like brightly painted trim or a beautiful front door. Add a splash of color or a funky outdoor light fixture, and your Barndominium goes from functional to fabulous. And let's not forget about natural light. Large windows are a staple of both Barndominiums and the 70s aesthetic. Add sheer curtains in a funky pattern, and you've got a space that feels light, bright, and totally groovy. Now that we've set the foundation, let's fill this groovy Barndominium with iconic 70s furniture and decor. When you think of 70s design, the first thing that comes to mind is statement furniture. Picture this: a low-profile and modular sofa in a bold mustard yellow or burnt orange, strategically placed to create a cozy conversation pit. These sofas are the heart of a retro living room, a place to lounge and soak in the vibe. Next, add in some round coffee tables. Think wood or even chrome with a glass top. These were a staple of the era. Pair that with an iconic mushroom lamp or an arc floor lamp to add soft and diffused lighting that instantly sets the mood. But it doesn't stop there. You've got to bring in some texture. Shag rugs in neutral tones or even bold patterns are a must-have. Hang an egg chair in the corner, throw in a rattan rocking chair, and you're well on your way to a retro oasis. Finally, don't forget the walls. Bold wallpaper with geometric or floral patterns is a surefire way to capture that 70s charm. Or if wallpaper feels too permanent, opt for macrame wall hangings. With these touches, your Barndominium will radiate retro coolness. Start by choosing one or two focal points that scream 70s. Maybe it's a bold geometric backsplash in the kitchen. These pieces act as anchors for the retro aesthetic, while the rest of the space can stay sleek and modern. When it comes to appliances and fixtures, go for functionality with a retro flair. Modern kitchen appliances, for example, come in retro-inspired designs and colors like mint green or cherry red. These give a nod to the 70s while offering the convenience of today's technology. Lighting plays a massive role. Use warm-toned LED lights to mimic the glow of beautiful bulbs. Add pendant lights in brass or amber glass to tie it all together. And remember, don't overcrowd your space. The 70s were about creating room to breathe, even with all the bold decor. This fusion of retro and modern makes your Barndominium stylish, functional, and uniquely yours. Now, let's talk about how you can bring this retro dream to life without draining your bank account. First, let's hit the thrift stores and online marketplaces. You can often find hidden gems like teak coffee tables, retro lamps, or funky decor pieces at a fraction of the cost. For the DIY enthusiasts out there, this is your time to shine. Want a bold retro wall but don't want to commit to wallpaper? Try peel and stick wallpaper. It's affordable, easy to apply, and completely removable. Or grab some paint and create a color-blocked accent wall in classic 70s hues like orange and olive green. Upcycling is another good option. Find an old dresser or table, sand it down, and refinish it with a retro-inspired stain or paint color. Add some funky new knobs, and you've got a one-of-a-kind piece that fits your theme perfectly. And don't forget small decor touches. Crochet or macrame plant hangers, colorful throw pillows, and beautiful glassware can all be added for less than you'd expect. With a little creativity and effort, you can turn your Barndominium into a retro masterpiece on a budget. And there you have it, a retro 70s Barndominium that's more than just a home. It's a vibe, a statement, and a journey back to an iconic era. But let's pause for a moment and think about what makes this design so special. It's not just the bold patterns, the earthy tones, or the nostalgic decor. It's the feeling it creates, a good blend of comfort, creativity, and connection. The beauty of this style is how adaptable it is. Whether you're going all in with the retro look or just sprinkling in a few 70s-inspired touches, this aesthetic gives you many opportunities to make your space uniquely yours. And when paired with the spacious and open design of a Barndominium, it's like a match made in Design Haven. The best part is that you don't need a massive budget to achieve it. With a little DIY, some thrifting, and a touch of creativity, you can bring this dream to life. So, what's stopping you? Go ahead, embrace the bold colors. Experiment with funky furniture and let your personality shine through every detail. Thanks for joining me on this retro journey. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more design ideas.